What's going on, everybody? ChinMo back with another video. Starting off the new year pretty good. Before we get into all that fun stuff, though, you guys know the drill. Thumbs up, notification bell when we drop videos like this. That way you can get notified. Let's see what else. We got the subscribe. You get right down below. Hopefully you already subscribed. Leave a comment, especially on this one. I want to hear what you guys think about this awesome pickup. But yeah. I recently picked up a collection. A friend of mine reached out to me. He was slimming down his collection. He's still in the hobby. He kept a little bit of some stuff and branched out into some other hobbies. But he reached out to me. I went up. I bought some stuff off him before. I've known him for a long time. Um, and I walked away with 2 short boxes of slabs, 4 short boxes of raws, and a bunch of cool other stuff that he kind of threw in, which you guys kind of will see at the beginning here. Um, I'm not going to talk about price in this. We I paid a price that we were both very happy with. But he's a friend, so I don't want to kind of get into that. But a lot of awesome books. A handful I'm keeping for myself, which I'm very happy about because I always like to buy a collection when there's something I want for my PC, and this collection had quite a bit of that, which was great. So yeah, I'm just going to jump right into this, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
What's going on, everyone? Yeah, so here is the start of the collection. This is kind of all the cool kind of just stuff he kind of threw in with it, which was awesome. You see a bunch of trades, a couple statues, box of supplies, which was super nice of him. Didn't have to do that. But yeah, take a look. Awesome trades, great reads if you've never read them. Flashpoint, loved it. Arkham Asylum's a great one. Azarello Joker. But yeah, great trades, hardcovers, which is awesome. And then awesome Hulk statue, which you can't really see because of the reflection. I'll put a picture in there so you guys can see it close up, but really cool. Awesome Batman statue as well. And then a whole bunch of awesome supplies. Threw in a, bag of the graded stuff here. Graded bags. A bunch of the see-through boards, the acrylic ones. Bunch of those, which is awesome. Bags and boards. So that was all kind of a throw-in, which was super nice of them. Didn't have to do that. But let's move on to the books. All right, guys, jumping into the comics. There's 2 boxes of slabs. They're both a little over half full, so really it's kind of like a box and a half. Still some really great books in here. Yeah, let's just jump into the first box and see what we have. All right, guys, box number 1. You can see it's a little over half full. Let's jump into it. As you can see, actually, the first 2 books aren't even slabs, but we all know how much I love this book, TMNT, Last Ronin, number 1. It is a first print. Very happy to have another one of those. So that was great. And then awesome Star Wars, Peach Momoko, I believe it's Insider 200, I believe. But yep, 2 great books have it in there. And then let's take you through each one here. We got Amazing Fantasy 14, All Hallows Eve 9/8. We got a Signed King in Black number 1 variant by Donnie Cates. It's a cool book, CBCS. It is a mix of CBCS and CGC, mostly CGC. This is one I might be keeping. It's Star Wars number 1. It's the 1 in 100, I believe. Casada variant. I might be keeping that, not sure yet. We got an awesome Vader 25, Dr. Aphra. Action figure cover, John Tyler Christopher. Cool Batman 200, 5.0, nice mid-grade. And then we got Venom Wednesday edition and a 9/8. We got King in Black, Planet of the Symbiotes, and a 9/8. I think it's a 1 in 25 cover. Not positive, but cool one. Another John Tyler Christopher. This is a negative space variant. Sorry for the glare, guys. But 9/8 Spider-Boy, number 1. This book was a little big right now. Doubt it's going to hold the value, but who knows. But Secret Origins 14. It says Ronald Reagan appearance, but I'm pretty sure it's the origin of Rick Flag Sr. and Amanda Waller. Could be wrong on that, but that's a nice book. Some Star Wars, High Republic, number 5 in a 9/8. High Republic number 2. This is the second print. What we got Crimson Reign, number 1, 9/8. We got the Shattered variant. That's a great one. 9/8 Boba Fett. It's Bounty Hunters number 1, but it's the homage to the cover to Boba Fett. Star Wars 42 First Boba Fett. We got the first Weapon H in a 9/6. I believe it's the Walmart edition of the Moon Knight book, number 3, 9/6. We got awesome J.G. Jones, Batman and Robin in 9/6. Signed, Daredevil, 5/97. It's the homage to the Frank Miller. It's signed by Matt, I think it's Diamasi, as I say his name, does all the Shattered variants. And finishing off with a Firestorm number 3, 9/2. This is the first Killer Frost. So, yeah, solid first box of slabs here. Let's move on to box number 2. Alright guys, box number 2, as you can see again, a little over half full. Awesome books in here though. And starting out with one that's not slab, which just happened to be in here. This is not the Adam Hughes, this is, I believe it's Natalie Sanders. Still got the lost numbers on there though. Great book, really cool cover. We got a CBCS, first Dr. Aphra in a 9/6. I have many copies of this book, so I probably will, sell this one. Maybe keep it, I don't know. This is a cool one. 9/0, it's Batman 500, but it's signed by Quesada and Kevin Nolan. We got one of them right there. There you go. Out of 5,000. It's cool. It's a cool book. Another CBCS. This is the first full punchline, I guess. First cameo. Yeah, first full appearance punchline in a 9/8. This one I am keeping. Absolutely keeping this book. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 1. I think it was like the 1 in 50. It's a Dave Johnson cover. I'm going to crack it out of there. There's a tiny bit of color rub on the back, I believe. But other than that, absolutely keeping this book. Love this cover. We got Captain America 323. His first full John Walker, I believe. But great cover. Great book. Awesome book as well. Moon Knight number 1 in a 9/6 is an old label. I actually don't know if any of these were pressed and cleaned. I think some were. I don't know about the old ones though. Another one, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on. I think I'm going to, even though I'm not a big slab guy. But it's Star Wars number 1, the John Tyler Christopher. It is signed by John Tyler Christopher, Jason Aaron, and John Cassidy. So I might have to keep this one. Not sure yet. Another Star Wars signed book. This is Star Wars 45. This is the John Tyler Christopher, Han and Carbonite. I have this raw. This is signed by him, which is awesome. It's a spec book that really kind of fell off, but awesome book. Tons of first appearances. I'm not even going to list them all, but New Agents Atlas number 1, 9/8. 9/8 Thor number 6 from the Donny Cates run. This is the second print. This is a cool Thanos cover. You got a Batman 77. This is the variant cover of Death of Alfred. When Tom King, during his run. We got an awesome Spidey 798 in a 9/8. Cool Goblin cover. This is the Clayton Crane variant of Wolverine 41, 9/8 white cover. It's a cool cover. There we go. Little Death in the Family. Batman 428. It's in a 9/6. We got a Dark Avengers number 1 in a 9/6. A Venom Lethal Protectors number 1 in a 9/6 CBCS. I love the foils. 9/6. This is an awesome cover. Darth Vader Black, White, and Red number 1. Awesome variant cover. And last but not least, we got an Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Diamond, a 9/8. So yeah, There you guys go. Those are all the slabs that were in the collection, including a couple raw books that just happen to be in here. But let's move on to all the raw stuff. All right. Okay, guys. Here are the raw books of the collection. 4 boxes. It's probably closer to like 3.5 after everything's kind of moved around. But there's some amazing books in here. Let's just jump right into it. Let's just start with box number 1. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Box number 1. As you can see, mostly full. I'm just gonna flick through it right for you guys here. Awesome Moon Knight number 1. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm trying to get my lighting fixed here, but we'll see. We got a Moon Knight number 1. Bunch of cool variants on it. Number 2. Bunch of cool Moon Knight books. Little homage cover there. I believe that's a Finch. Yeah, it's a David Finch. Great cover. Another number 2. 25. Cool cap cover with it. This is Khonshu 0. Awesome cover. Another cool homage cover. That's just awesome. And then we got, all right, there we got First Bishop. It's a great book. Some more X-Men 284. Some cool X-Force. This is the first Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Great book. This is, don't get too excited, it is the facsimile. It's the reprint. But it's my man Gambit. I love it. There's actually a handful of those in here. Not the Gambit ones, but just facsimile. We got 193 X-Men and a newsstand too, I believe, right? Yeah, nice. Got a Cable number 1, or half, 1 of 2. Yeah, 1 of 2. There's a good book right here. Deadpool number 1. It's a great book. Handful of cool Deadpool books and covers. Deadpool and Wolverine. As you will see, he was collecting books up till pretty recently. So he's got a lot of cool variants as well. A bunch of cool Deadpool. This is Deadpool and Punisher. Love that cover. Mad Max homage. Cool foil. Ooh, that's a Guns N' Roses right there. That's awesome. Alright, this is one of my all-time favorite covers. Hulk number 8, Joe Fixit, and Patch. This is one of my all-time favorites. Awesome 17 newsstand, high grade. And we got some cool Wolverine books, including some variants. I'm probably not going to know some of these guys, but awesome covers. Awesome books. And we getting some cool Venom stuff here. Venomverse, this is Venom number 4 from the Remender run. Cool cover. We got awesome, that's probably a Kirkham cover. There's a great book right here. Venom number 3, First Null. Might get this signed by Donnie Cates at Little Giant, not sure. And we got some cool Venom books here. Some cool variants, along with some cover A's. This is First Scream, I think it is. That's a cool homage to the Infinity Gauntlet. Some Venomized. Bunch of cool Venom books. King in Black. And we move on to some awesome Silk books. Again, not the first print. This is the facsimile. I got excited too when I first saw it. Bunch of cool variant covers in here. 2 of those. That's an homage cover. I love this cover. I think it's just cover A, but great cover. Again, this is, I'm guessing number 1, but cool 300 homage. I have to show that to Roger. Cool Ghost Spider. And some more Spidey books back here. Flip right through. Was that 800? Yep. Spidey 800. This is great. I'm probably going to keep this one. I don't have this book. Issue 36. This is the 9/11 issue. It's pretty high grade. Probably going to keep this. Maybe get a sketch done by someone on it. Not sure. But I wanted this book for a long time. And I'm going to finish it out with another cool variant. But yeah, I guess that is box number 1. Let's move right on to box number 2. All right, guys. Box number 2. It's pretty full, as you can maybe read that. It does say Star Wars. There's some pretty awesome Star Wars books in this collection. But let's just dig into it. I'm going to pull some of these out so it's a little bit easier to flip through here. Let's see what we got. This just recently came out. Turtles #5. This is the holiday cover. Great book. Spidey 141. It's actually pretty high grade too. It's a nice book. We got Absolute Batman #2. I think he does have a #1 in here. There we go. We got a little run of Silver Age, I believe, but super low grade. Awesome reader copies though. Batman 382, FF 62. As you can see, they're beat, but still awesome books. Spidey 92. Awesome. I think this might be the first team up with Iceman. I'm not positive. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. This is the Tom Hardy Venom cover. More recent DC. This is Absolute Batman #1. I'm pretty sure this is the New York Comic Con variant, if I'm not mistaken. Homage cover. Very cool. Let's see if we can kind of just flip through these now, make it a little bit easier. You know, I'll pull a couple more out. Let's see. All right. We got a Wolverine #2. Wolverine #3. G.I. Joe's a bunch of newer G.I. Joe. I don't know a ton about G.I. Joe. I'm going to have to ask Otto. He knows a bunch of this stuff, but a lot of cool covers. That's all I know. Cool covers, and I'm told it's actually a really great read. The Energon universe, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of cool covers. That's a Frizzen cover, I would guess. I don't know if these are all issue 1. They look like they might be. That's a really cool one. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool G.I. Joe. Some Transformers in here too. There we go. Some more G.I. Joe here. That's the foil version of that book. I like that. We got Destro. I think these are a bunch of the G.I. Joe tie-ins. Another one of the covers. There's a cool Harley Quinn Happy Holidays. It's a cool cover. There we go. Some Star Wars. That's some High Republic. Love this Boba Fett cover. I'm not even sure what book this is. I got to check it out, but that is such a cool cover. Probably going to keep that. Star Wars Tales 22. Awesome Vader homage. Not homage, sorry, Vader variant. It's a cool con variant. After the original poster. Some Peach Momoko. And a bunch of cool Star Wars variants. This is nice right here. #2, this is first Obi-Wan, I'm pretty sure. Great book. 16, Valence, I believe that's the bounty hunter right on the cover. I think that's how you say his name. This is an awesome book. Star Wars #1, this is the Alex Ross variant. Love that book. This is another cool one. John Tyler Christopher, issue 4. This is the Boba Fett action figure. This is kind of a harder one to find. Great book. There's a bunch of cool variants as well. Keep flipping through. As you see, some of these books are in top loaders too. It's a little hard to flip them, but just cool variants. Probably going to keep some of these. Probably shouldn't, but probably will. There we go. It's a second print of First Doctor Aphra. Cool Bounty Hunters cover. Great Thrawn #1. I don't think he's got the whole run. Yeah, skips around a bit. Kanan #1, 2 of them. Does have the #6. That's the first Sabine. And rest of Ghost Crew, even though #1 really is. Great book right here. Love this book. Heir to the Empire, #1, First Thrawn. Such a great book. It's a shame how much they've come down in value. A bunch of cool mall books. I remember going through these there. Black, white, and red. I think that's the Kirkin cover in the variant. A lot of cool mall variants though. Hard to flip through here. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand. Star Wars Visions, Thrawn Alliances. That's the first Bad Batch in story. It's not the first cover, but it is the first in story Bad Batch. Free Comic Book Day, some Aphra, Vader, just cool covers. That's a Terry Dodson, I believe. So I'm going to go through. I love this. I love the action figure variants. I collect all of them. I'm only missing a handful. I do have that one, though. Son of Darth Vader. This is an awesome read. It's one of the few Dark Horse stories from before you know, Disney bought Marvel, that is still canon. Commander Cody. Awesome mall action figure variant. This I'm going to keep too. I don't have this one. This is the Gold Wizard Boba Fett. It does have the COA or the slip in the back. Definitely going to keep that one. Cool homage cover. Key there. There's a handful of these keys. We saw that graded already. There's a bunch of keys throughout here. High Republic #1. 3 copies of it. This is the 1 in 25, I think. Maybe the 1 in 10. But a lot of cool ratios. That's First Inquisitors. Book kind of dropped off as well. Cool Mace Windu cover. That's First Cad Bane right there. Again, another book that dropped off, but I still love it. Bunch of awesome Star Wars covers. Pretty sure that's the rest of this box. Cool Ahsoka. And some older Dark Horse ones. So yeah, there you guys go. It's box number 2. I guess that's kind of like the Star Wars box. I believe there is still some more Star Wars books in here, but let's move on to box number 3. All right. Okay, moving right along. Box number 3. As you can see, some top loaders, some not. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's jump right into it. As you can see right off the bat, first book, Harley Quinn. This is a second print. Still a great book. Love this book. You know, I'm actually going to pull a couple of these out here. Let's see what we got. We got the Harley Quinn. Another Harley Quinn holiday cover, which is cool. It's a Natalie Sanders, I believe. KRS exclusive. Right there. Just talking to Uncle Frank about this book. Teen Titans #12. First Batman Who Laughs. Awesome little key. Cool Harley Quinn cover. I think he's got a few of these Harley Quinn. I believe this is a glow-in-the-dark one from the 30th anniversary special. Still in the poly bag. A handful of awesome Harley Quinn covers here. Very cool. Nice foil Catwoman. That's just a cool Batman, Superman cover. All right, let's flip through some of these there. Let's see what we got here. Move these to the side. There we go. All right, we got a Batman 13, Batman and Robin, nice homage cover. This is Batman 89 movie adaptation. Looks like a Matina cover. Batman Who Laughs. This is the foil Batman #1, along with the Poison Ivy. There's a great book right here. It's first Jason Todd. It's got a few ticks, but it's pretty high grade. I love this book. It's a 357. Yep, great book. This is another great Batman key. First Black Mask. Awesome book. One of the best runs in the past probably 20 years of comics. Batman #1, New 52. They did a handful of these awesome movie poster homages. The mask homage, that's great. We got some pretty cool covers in here. A bunch of the newer Batman, some Virgins as well. I think there's a handful of keys in here. I'm not positive. I stopped reading right around this time, or stopped picking it up weekly. Cool Trick or Treat variant. That's a cool cover. But a lot of cool Batman in this box. So Wonder Woman. This, I believe, is the first modern Deadshot. 474. I'm pretty sure this is like the first modern Deadshot since the Golden Age. Could be wrong on that. It's a cool book right there. Signed. I believe that's Neil Adams' signature right there. And we got some awesome Batman covers. Cool foil Joker. Another Vermejo foil. I always love this cover. Emperor Joker. It's a cool one. I think that's a 1 in 25 design variant. There's Poison Ivy. Cool Green Lantern. It's a great run of Green Lantern. That's also a key right here. I think it's like the first Jason Todd as Nightwing or something like that. Cool homage cover. Some Static. Dark Knight's Metal. Right there. Some nice Raiders. That's a great cover right there. Cobra Forever. A little hip-hop homage there. Great book. Turtles, black, white, and green. Awesome, cool little series. If you never read it, Infinity Gauntlet #1, amazing cover. Again, don't get excited. It is the homage. I think this, sorry, not the homage, that facsimile. It's got a handful throughout these boxes. Mask #1, G.I. Joe Transformers #1. Awesome Ghost Rider cover. Some more Ghost Rider. Doctor Strange, some Daredevil. Tomb of Dracula. I think this is a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 25 ratio. There we go. Nice book right here. First Killing Joke. There's a first print, and it is very high grade, which is awesome. Great read. Great book. Some newer Turtles. This is 150. This was the end of the IDW run. Some free comic book day stuff. Some Darkwing Duck. Cap and the Howling Commandos. Some Hulk. And a cool foil Thundercats. That's pretty cool. But that is box 3. We're going to move on to the last and final box of this collection. And let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. Last and final box. It's mostly, it's about 3/4 full, a little less, but I know for a fact there's some awesome books in this because we haven't come across them yet, so they have to be in this box. So yeah, let's just get flipping. Last Ronin, Re-Evolution. This is #1 of the second series, the Day of the Dead variant. Great book. Again, there's a facsimile, not an actual #1, but still cool. Some more G.I. Joe, Real American Hero from Image here. Some more. This is 301. Cool cover. Snake Eyes. Some cool Transformers stuff. Again, I don't know a ton. I've heard nothing but good things about the series, but we'll see. Some cool Spider-Man. Union Jack. Another one of these. G.I. Joe Transformers #1. There we go. X-Men #1 Deluxe. There it is. 90s goodness. Spidey 2099 #1. Nice foil cover. Spidey #1 McFarlane. I'm not even sure what book this is, but this is just an awesome cover. I'll check that out after. That's a great book. Great cover. Cool FF cover. Daredevil. It's Elektra as Daredevil. Blood Hunters. Cool homage cover of Hulk and Wolverine. I believe this is an X-23 book, though. Cool Disney Infinity Gauntlet homage. I know a lot of people have been digging these covers with the Disney characters as Marvel heroes. Cool Worthy Thor variant. Another cool Shattered. I believe this is Immortal Hulk. I think it's like issue 16 or something, but awesome cover to King Size Hulk. Great Daredevil and Wolverine newsstand. Another great Daredevil cover. Some awesome werewolf. Such a cool cover. The moon as his eye. This is one of my favorite recent covers. I love this cover. This is issue 1 of Turtles. Them like down the sword cap. This is so cool. Cool Deadpool. More Union Jack. We got some Wolverine and Deadpool. Deadpool Wolverine. Cool Psylocke cover. Oh, here we go. That's a nice book right there. First Jason Todd is Red Hood. 635. This is an awesome book. It's high grade too. Tiny bit of color rub on like a staple, but other than that, it's an awesome book. All right. This is a nice book too right here. Supergirl. #7. I think it's a. I don't think it's the. It might be the third Satana. It's very early Satana. It's first team up of Supergirl and Satana, I believe. But that's a great book. Again, it's facsimile. Yep, there we go. Here are all the facsimiles. Great books, though, if you've never read these awesome stories. It's a great way to do it. Cool ASM 800. Crypto Shadow, some free comic book day stuff. Cool Silk. Again, it's the reprint. I also got very excited, but then you see the red Marvel right there. Cool Spidey covers. The Del Auto cover, that's awesome. Super Goof. I have to show that to Dave the brother there. Cool Spidey books. This is the foil reprint. Very cool. This is awesome. I think this is the 1 in 10 cover of Kanan #1. I actually don't have this, so I'm going to keep this. It's a great book. Cool Spidey with a Deadpool holiday cover. This is a great book. This is, I think it's a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 25, but this is #1. It's first Black Chrysanthemum. Awesome cover. Little Annie inside Vader's helmet. Great cover. Yeah, now we're talking. That's the book right there. I will be keeping this book. I don't have this book. First Revan It's got like one tick on it. I do not care. It's such an awesome book. We'll be keeping this. One of the big reasons I picked this up from him in the first place. Awesome book. Cool Batgirl cover. Oh, now we're talking. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. We got Star Wars #1. It's probably like a 7.75 ish. I gotta check my copy. I think this one might be a little bit higher, so I'll probably end up keeping this one. Oh, here we go. Not one, but two Star Wars 42s, first Boba Fett's. Amazing books. Again, I have one. It's very low grade, so I will be keeping the higher copy of these two and then most likely selling the other. But yeah, awesome book. Awesome Spider-Girl #1. Cool book. Some Enchanted Tiki Room. Some Disney books in here. There we go. That book was hot for a while right there. Wolverine Deadpool team up. Wolverine Revenge. Cool homage cover. This is a great book if you've never read this. Haunted Mansion from the Disney ride. I have this whole series. A lot of cool covers to it as well. That's #1. Cool Star Wars cover. Hulk. More Daredevil. Again, this is the reprint here. Some Modern Turtles, which I love. Love me some Turtles. This is the newer series. It's a cool Jenica cover. Neiman Days. Cool Thor. And a Captain Carter. So yeah, that was the last and final box, guys. As you saw, some absolute bangers of books in here, especially that Star Wars right there. Love it. But yeah, this was the collection. So let me know what you think. We didn't really discuss price, but good pickup, bad pickup. What was your favorite book? Yeah, let me know. All right, guys. Till the next one.
So there you guys have it. That's the collection. A lot of amazing books, a lot of awesome stuff. Was very happy. Just an awesome amount of cool stuff. It was a great way to start off the year. But yeah, let me know. Would you have picked up this collection? What was your favorite book? What was the coolest thing in here? Uh, what would you have paid for this collection? Let me know. Put it down in the comments. Um, Before I get out of here, though, a lot of that stuff you guys saw at the beginning, like the statues and trades and stuff like that, are great. Not what I collect, though. I might keep a trade or two to read. But we're going to be giving a lot of that stuff away. I'm going to give it away. We got a bunch of shows and cool events coming up, including this thing right here. Winter Comic Crawl. This doesn't have the date on it, but it is February 8th up here in Massachusetts/New Hampshire. Some of that stuff will be given away on this crawl. If you want to join in on it, just DM us 3 Men in a Basement. We'll get in the group chat and all the details and stuff like that. It's going to be an awesome day, awesome time, a lot of cool people. We'll get dinner after. It's always fun. But then we have a handful of awesome shows coming up too, which you'll probably see some of this stuff you just saw in the video at the show, at these shows coming up, including the week before the crawl on February 1st, Clam City. Our boy Buzz Comics puts on an awesome show, great brewery, fun time. Come hang out if you're in the area. And then towards the end of March, as always, King Kong, Greg puts on an absolutely great show. Super fun time. Love hanging out with everybody. Cannot wait for this. March 22nd down in Island, New Jersey. Can't wait. Hopefully we'll see you there. And then 2 weeks later, Little Giant right up in Manchester, New Hampshire. Jason, this is a crazy one-day show, and it's always a fun time. We'll be set up there. A lot of the stuff, like I said, you're going to see giveaways. We do giveaways all the time, but a lot of the stuff in this video you will be seeing at the booth giving away. And of course, have to do it. May 17th, comic book swap, 3MIB comic swap. If you've never been to one, it's a great time. It's an all-day event. So I'm not even we're gonna get into this much more down the road, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It was a great time. I love going through this stuff. Very excited to pick up something so early. Haven't picked up a collection in a while, so this was great. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know, what was your favorite book? Did I miss? Let me know if I missed something, because I talked a lot during. I don't really even remember what I said fully, but if I missed something that maybe it was a cool variant that I missed out on or something. But yeah, let me know. What would you have paid for this? Would you not have picked this up? I don't know. But I thought it was a great time. very thankful to my friend for reaching out to me. So thank you if you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.